Right, g'day, welcome to Where's Wally Camping. Today my beautiful wife is with me doing the camera work, so hopefully not as shaky. Today we're at campsite. Did you bring your beer along? At Rustic Resort. So a few things have changed since last time, and one of the main things is Great Wall gone. So now here's the LDV, still LDVing along. Okay, we're going to do a bit of a video while I set up, or attempt to set up my wife's extravagant tent. I'm staying in the swag, which is over there. So it's been a while since I've done this, so let's see how we go. Got that bit right. This is a Coleman tent from Tent World. 6-man, fast frame apparently. Tent. We like it because you can actually stand up in it. So, which is a big plus for the wife. So we'll see how we can get this going. So you just pull the legs out until you hear the click, like so. It's not a bad tent. It's very it's good for ventilation. It's got the fly we can stick on it later, but still very good for ventilation even if you have it all closed. The most difficult part, a little bit later on, is putting the fly on. Quick. So I'm not getting it at the moment. There it is. So yeah, basically it's pretty easy to set up. There is the fly, which we'll put on later. Probably need a bit of a sweep. I imagine my pretty wife will do that later without complaining. Right, we need some pegs. Most of the pegs that you get with most tents or anything else, they're usually fairly light and thin, so carry some thicker pegs. Get the corners in. Ground's nice and hard. Paul was there, he'd be saying my hand's too close to the head. First we put the tarp down underneath to protect the floor of the tent. Even though I have given it a light rake. Just before you, most tents just makes it easier. Before you fully peg it out, to shut the door, and that way it makes it easy to open and shut later if you peg it out too tight while the door's open. It doesn't sure you don't want to see that bit of me. connection's fairly hard here today. Another good reason for thicker pegs. Three down. Basically that's it, except for the fly. Okay, on this particular tent, the rear connections for the fly are red, which makes it a lot easier to decide, make it a lot easier to see which side is the back. So here you can see the red connections for the rear of the tent. So we'll stretch that out a bit. Both ends. Gets quite tricky by yourself. Especially if there's a bit of wind around. But it's okay. The wife is filming, so I will do it. It's not a, made a mistake before, it's not a Coleman tent, it's a OZtent. So if you come around the back here, I can show you the red connection. Just before we do that, we do have a post that makes a little, when you insert it in the fly, gives you a little area out the front. To put your shoes, or whatnot that you want to put in front of the tent and still have them covered. It's not a bad tent. I think it was roughly around $300 retail at Tent World. Not that I'm advertising them. Also with it comes some little legs to make a front awning. This just goes in the front. Little eye hole on that end. And a little eye hole in this end. It just gives you that, of course, the name like Wally, I make a mistake sometimes. First you've got to put it through a little sleeve. Which is up in here. Once you get the post through the sleeve, then you put it in the eyelet. And when that's pegged out, that will give you a nice little area. Alright, to put the whole thing up was probably a bit boring. The video's probably been at least 10 minutes so far. That's our little 6-man tent. Still got a bit of stuff to do to it. And once I do that, I'll be retiring for step 2 before I finish my stuff. Alrighty, thanks for watching. And catch you next time.
Alright, 40 minutes.
Yeah, and don't want half an hour or something.